Senior forward Bree Bartlett knows a thing or two about scoring.
As a forward, I can only do what my team lets me do.
Last season, she was named the team's Offensive Player of the Year.
I got a lot more minutes than I ever did as an underclassman, and it was great just to practice on leading the team.
Practice leading the team. It already has her sounding like a player coach when describing the early season.
We see our weaknesses, we see our strengths, and we also see the vulnerability that each game represents.
Vulnerability that comes from sometimes overlooking opponents.
It's Bakersfield, California. It gets 32 degrees. There's 5 people in the stands, so you got to find that motivation to go out there and compete for your school, and she does a really good job at that.
For Bartlett, this year's motivation comes from just trying to get back on the pitch.
I'm not going to play that much, and when I do play, it'll be gracious, it'll be joyous, and it'll be what it can be.
Bartlett is just getting back to playing after a foot injury from track season put her on the sidelines. But in her first game back, she scored the first goal in Liberty's come-from-behind win against Highland.
Honestly, it was completely joyous because I've been deprived of the game for 6 months.
The senior is already committed to play next year at San Jose State. But before she heads to the Bay,
Sorry, gotta be greedy when I got the GoPro on.
she's doing her part to keep the Patriots' perfect season going as long as it can.
Bree, for bouncing back from injury and scoring 4 goals on the early season. The hardware awaits at the end of the year, but for right now, here's a plaque provided by Kern Trophies. You're a student athlete of the week! Steven Hicks! 23 ABC Sports.